everybody. How's everyone doing today? I guess I changed the order of my little playlist. When I heard Home come on, I was like, what happened to the Final Fantasy one? It looks like I accidentally deleted it. I mean, that's an easy enough fix, but... Jim, good to see you. How are you? TMK, Drumsy, howdy to you as well. Fast Zeri, Cathedora, Jove, Tripwire, Jeff, lovely, welcome. I hope you're having a nice day. Tripwire, Maya, things are good. Glad to see you all. I'm happy to hear that, Jim. I'm doing well as well. For Miss Mortal, welcome. I hope you're having a nice day so far. But yeah, I've been doing really well. I did realize yesterday that I pushed myself a little too hard. I got all excited in the new stuff I was learning between like the new bass line that I was working on and figuring out sound effects for that, drum parts. Then I practiced violin for a while, like a couple hours, and then I streamed. And by the end of stream, I crashed. I was like, oh God, I need food and water and sitting so badly. But luckily that pizza took like 10 minutes to get here. I sat, I enjoyed my pizza, I cuddled my kitty cat, who was crazy today. Kimchi was like feral. He just got one of those kitten moments and he insisted on attacking my hair. And I was like, dude, stop jumping with claws at my face. I'm terrified, please stop. But he just wouldn't stop. So I eventually just had to like hide from him in this room until he calmed down. He was crazy pants. But other than that, you know, he's a little angel. It's just sometimes he gets really excited. And as for this weekend, it looks like it's going to be pretty relaxing. I think there's going to be a little meetup with some Nashville music streamers, so I was going to do that on Sunday for a little bit. Laszlo, thank you. Only 2 months feels like longer. You rock, Laszlo. Thank you very, very much. I really appreciate it. Jojo, Carlos, X-Haven, good to see you. But yeah, there's just gonna be a little Nashville streamer get together. I'm open to it, Cathedora. You know me, I'm such a perfectionist where I'm like, but I want to like add a lot more to it and put it in the right order. But I mean, I can probably just make it live. I got to learn to not take everything so seriously and try and nitpick as well as I can. Are you planning on hitting the Fiddle Jam again this weekend? I'm hoping to. The Nashville streamer meetup is going to be on Sunday, and so is the Fiddle Jam, but I believe the Nashville meetup is like earlier in the day and the fiddle one's in the evening. I did not learn as many new fiddle tunes as I would like, but I think it's going to depend on, I'm going to check the website, and if the musicians come back for the old time fiddle one, I'm a guaranteed yes. If it's another bluegrass jam, which means I need to like be prepared to lead, I might wait a week, but I might still go. It's a bunch of open-endedness. I realized how I had pushed myself too far yesterday, so I'm trying to introduce more question marks this weekend to encourage myself to sit down if I need. Yes, I'm not very good at letting myself do that, but we'll see. Let's see. Vinicius, welcome. I'm doing very well. I was saying how I pushed myself a little too hard yesterday, but I did let myself get a good night's rest. You know, took my time this morning, even though Kimchi really wanted to just like psycho play. We played a little bit, but I was like, dude, I gotta get going. I promise I'll play with you later. But I purposely left the weekend pretty open so I could just kind of rest up. Amir, welcome. How are you doing? Let's see. I think that kind of where I misstepped was I typically write out my schedule for the day to make sure that I don't push myself too far. And I have fallen out of that habit this week. So I'm just going to make that a high priority to get back into scheduling out my day. It's tedious, but for the way my brain works, I found that it's the best way to not get too caught up in the intensity that I can fall into. I'm very grateful for a lot of things with my ADHD, but a downside is when I get really focused on something and start getting like a high from it, almost like a drug. I'm like, oh, well, I gotta keep doing it. And then I'm like, oh, I gotta like tighten it up more. And then even when I finish it, I'm like, I have a good work streak. I should now do this. And it just goes on for hours and hours. And then I'm like, oh, where did lunch go? I should do that. So while it does frustrate me that I feel like I need to schedule myself out, it's the best way for myself that I found, like with therapy and everything, to just actually lead a more well-balanced kind of day-to-day schedule. I'm also going to make my booty go for a run tonight. So I did 1 run this week, but my goal is to do 3 runs a week. So hopefully I can get 2 more by the end of the week. And if not, that's okay too. Let's do some Unravel improv. Welcome Scrubs, Trainador, Scotty, and Even though I do know that I can work myself into a tizzy with my work ethic, to have it result in me being able to pick up this instrument and get closer to producing the sounds I want it to, it's just like the best feeling. I love it so much. I'm always like really attentively listening and constantly taking notes in my head of like little things that I want to do to make it better. But I found I've reached a level where I can enjoy it much, much more of the time, which is just the best. I'm going to stick with that kind of fiddle intro vibe and do some really pretty pieces from Octopath Traveler 2. The Leaflands, I think, complements this one very, very well. And it's super pretty. It's so nice to listen to as well, as you have gained confidence and style with compatibility with your instruments. Thank you, Jim. That's the kind of compliment that just, again, is like one of my favorite things to hear. It's good to know that the hours that you put into something are amounting to something. I know that this is something we all relate to, but you know, when you just put so much time into something and you start to lose track as to whether you've made any distance at all from where you started. I know, of course, I have, but one thing that was very good for me was I had a friend come over and I showed them part of the vlog that I've been working on for months. And they were really enjoying it. And I think especially because they know already a lot of what I do, to see the fact that they were still interested in it, even though I tell them about everything that was in it, they still seem to really enjoy it. So that made me very happy. I have a goal to get it done to be released for next week. Yes, I just need to let this thing out. Need to let it out like a big old burp. My partner has been trying to reincorporate trumpet into his routine. Makes me miss my instrument too. For Squishard, what was your instrument? I feel like maybe you've told me before. I might have forgotten. For True Survivor Cinema, welcome. How are you doing today? That's how I feel about learning the bass. Been practicing for hours each day. Your playing is so therapeutic. You could totally do music therapy. My roommate in college actually got her degree in music therapy, and it was so interesting to hear what she was studying. She worked for a long time with veterans in particular, and a lot of children who had been going through a lot of trauma. And it was very interesting hearing what she did. She's very strong. I'm actually really excited too, because she's making a big move, and the move is going to take her through Nashville. She was like, hey, would you mind if I stayed with you? I'm like, please, like, come on. She's like, I have 2 cats. I'm like, we'll figure it out. It's fine. Get your butt in this house. And I'm going to buy us a bottle of wine. We're just going to sit and freaking talk and catch up. Let's see. Someone told me things will get positive the next days. They actually did. I got COVID. Oh, for real. I hope you're feeling, for the most part, not hit too bad with it. I've only had COVID for sure once, but man, it did knock me on my butt for at least a month and a half. I would run out of breath just walking up the stairs. Drumsy, thank you for a brand new sub. Thank you so much. In case you didn't already know, you do get a priority request with that. So if there's something I can play for you from my song list, please let me know, or a mod, and we will make that happen. I'm just gonna rock some Octopath Traveler 2. This is the newest video game soundtrack that I've added to my song list. I was eagerly waiting this to come out because Octopath Traveler 1 has some of my favorite video game tracks on it, and this one did not disappoint. The first day I sat and listened to it, I immediately wrote out the music for 6, and I'm hoping to get a couple more in this weekend if I have time. But anyway, here's another one that I think you guys will enjoy. It's called Cropdale Village at Peace. Galactic Knight, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate that. I know I've played this one a lot. I can't help it. It's one of my favorites from the soundtrack. I'm going to do the Brightlands with both the day and the night versions. I'm just starting off with some really relaxing, chill game music. I will get into looping, of course, as well today. We're just getting started. We're starting to zero in on 3 years now of subs. Thank you so much, Martin, for believing in me for this long. It's been such a crazy ride, and I'm just so grateful that through all the stages I've been through here on Twitch that none of them scared you away. Let me know if I can play you something. I can't help but do that one with both the day and the night versions. They're just so pretty. I absolutely love them. For Chateau Tantagal, you got it. Ooh, are you charged? Yay, Metronome's charged. Sweet. So this is actually going to be my first loop of the day. It's one of the rare ones where I actually play exclusively the violin on this loop. When I do these more stripped down ones, I use my vibrating metronome. This is the Soundbrenner Core, and it's great is I can sync it up to Ableton through Bluetooth, and with that I have complete control over changing it, and it will immediately apply it into Ableton as well. I've used this product on stream for particular loops for at least over a year now, and I've really sincerely enjoyed the product. If you're looking for a different way to practice with a metronome, you can turn the volume on as well with it, so it's your regular kind of beating metronome. But I found that getting used to using my body to be the indicator as to if I'm on time has helped me kind of opened up my horizons and things. I just got a text from the roommate that's driving through Nashville. I just want to make sure I read this. Make sure that's cool if I pass through next Friday at the evening. I probably wouldn't get to Nash until evening time. Let me double check that on my calendar, but that should be fine. Yep, cool. Totally fine. Great. All right, let us get the music out for Chatago. I can't say it. Tantagle Castle. I'm really excited to see her. She was my roommate in college for 2 years, but we actually met in high school one weekend. I don't know if you guys ever did this, but I did one of those auditions for a statewide choir, and we both were accepted, and our last names happened to be next to each other in the alphabet, so we sat next to each other, and we really hit it off. So that weekend we did this like intense choral environment, and then I didn't see her. Like, we followed each other on Facebook and stuff. But then I went to my audition at Berkeley, and I saw the elevator's door close, and it was her. And I was like, oh my gosh, like, hey, it's me, like, what's up? And she was waving excitedly, and the elevator door closed. And we did our Berkeley auditions. So when I got my acceptance, I messaged her and I was like, did you get in? She said, yes. I was like, oh my God, this is so exciting. So we, day one made sure that we kept building up on our friendship, and it turned into us being roommates for junior and senior year. She had her cat Marbles, and I had my cat Baloo. And even though they didn't really get along that great, mostly it was Baloo. Baloo was kind of a bully. We had this little apartment together in Boston, and it's like some of the happiest memories of my life, sincerely. So I am just really excited to get to see her again. It's been years and years and years. I visited her, and she visited me, but it's just been a while. Anyway, here's the vibrating metronome. You can hear it kind of pulsing. So I put it in my back pocket. If you are looking into more into the product, please feel free to ask me questions. I also have a coupon code for 20% off, and that goes for anything on their website. They have a bunch of other stuff too, like headphones and stuff. So if you use my code Joe Cleary, then you can do that if you want. For Titan, welcome. Okay, looks like I'm ready. This one is a little tricky for me, and it tests my confidence. Sometimes it's scary playing without any music in the background. Makes you feel like really exposed. Requests welcome. Let's see here. I'm scrolling up because I asked you what you played, Squishered, and then I didn't take the time to follow up on that. Doc, welcome. Good to see you. I'm gonna find it. I'm determined. Violin player, found it. Music ed in college. I did music ed for 2 years, but I kept getting in trouble because I wrote these lesson plans that were a bit out of the curriculum that I had to follow. But I was just really passionate about trying to change how music was taught in schools. And they were like, if that's what you want to do, this music ed degree is not going to help you because you have to go by the curriculum. Like, if you're going to go this route, I highly encourage you to switch your major. And I was like, okay. But it ended up being a really good thing because when I was told essentially you need to pick another major, that's what pushed me as well to re-audition for violin, because I originally was accepted into Berklee as a singer, but I became in love with the violin after seeing the string players at school. So if my supervisor didn't tell me, you need to find a new major, I don't know if I would have switched to the violin. So thank you, Miss Allison. You're a queen. I ended up in a professional music, which is essentially like a build your own major. You do like a little bit of business, performance, everything. Squisher, thank you. I love my story too. There's parts of myself that feel sad that I didn't get the chance to like grow up in a string program at a school and get to play violin with other kids. But it led me to, I think, have this like really intense fire because I was so far behind everyone in the program. So yeah, it's kind of a waste of time in some ways to get caught up in wishing things were different in the past, just trying to make things different for my future. Not trying to sound too preachy though, just share my experience. For Mortal, yeah, that's what my teacher told me. She was like, if you want to teach, I think you'd be great at it, but just be a private lesson teacher. You don't have to have the music ed degree for that. I was like, okay. What is this? I think it's like frozen. I'll turn it off and on. But this one works, so cool. All right. I'm just going to practice it for a moment. Alex, I also saw you in here. How are you? Yelling at clouds. Good to see you. So. I'll switch to first position there. I think the hard part for me is this. Sorry, I should speak into the mic. I think that one of the hard parts for me with this is being more confident in when I'm changing the string in the beginning part. So I got to just commit to it. Sometimes hesitancy is like the worst thing you can do as a violinist. So you have to just commit to the note you're playing. Okay, let's try it. I'll do my best. 2, 3, 4, 1. pretty happy with that. It's needing a little bit of tightening up. I've been trying to bump up that tempo, and I think 130, that's where it was at, felt pretty good. It's one of the pieces where I can't help myself but double each violin part. When you record in the studio, sometimes to make it sound like it's more of an orchestrated feel, you'll do each part 3 times and, just slightly pan them differently. I like to think of it like if you're the conductor here, then violin 1s would be here and violin 2s. So sometimes I'll pan it where one is more on the left and one is more on the right, or they're both somewhat on the left and a complementary instrument might be on the other side, like the accordion and the banjo. But it's always so nice to double those strings because it makes it sound so like full. I enjoyed that. So I would like to do another all string loop. We're going to do one I haven't done for a bit, the Katamari March de Masi, which was the beginning. This was like the catalyst of me and Butley Poopington's relationship. I still do it. I'm like, I said how this piece makes me think of me wearing like fancy Victorian garb walking through a park in like London. And of course, one would need a dapper gentleman to help such a lady walk through a park. And of course, that had to be Butley Poopington. He is of Poopington Manor and of the most highest respect. So this song really started it all with us in Butley. Oh, what is Katamari? Katamari is a Japanese game where you essentially, I know I'm not going to get this all right, but you play as like a little like astronaut alien dude, and the whole point of the game is you take like the concept of a snowball, like a tiny little ball, and you have to keep rolling it into other things to make the ball get bigger and bigger and bigger. And if you get it big enough, then it becomes a star. And so you have to like put stars back into the sky. But it's very cute. It's fun. I'll actually show you the original track. As you know, I'm always looking for more video game music to play because I just absolutely adore video game music. And when I found this one on the Katamari soundtrack, I was so excited. But I didn't want to do the vocals. I think you'll see why. Here's the vocals. So I fell in love with that. I was like, this is so cute. This is adorable. But how am I going to do this on stream? Because I didn't want to play violin over that track. And I decided I'll just write out what they're singing and make a little trio out of it. And this was what we came up with. But it's so cute. Let me tap a tempo. So we need like a dun 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 dun. That's roughly 110. We'll stick with that. Metronome's already ready to go. And let's try it. Butley, would you please escort me through this park and help me avoid puddles and such things that are unbecoming of a lady such as I? Oh, thank goodness. I gotta turn the metronome on. There's a free app that comes with it, so you can just like do it all here. So there it goes. Let's start with the bass. Okay, 1, 2. realized? We could drop this an octave so it will actually sound like a quartet, because I finally figured out how to do that. So that would sound like this. I am so in love with dropping the violin an octave now to make that like really nice cello-y kind of sound. But of course, it will never replace the majesty of the real cello. Am I right, Tripwire? You're like, damn straight, you're right. So fun. I love it. Pencils is still hoping for the day I'll eventually play that with the actual vocals that are in the song, but I don't know. I like my little quartet version. This is fun. I'm enjoying this vibe. Let's keep going with some instrumental loops, and then I'll work our way into singing. What I would like to do next is Endless World. Oh, wait. We found out the real name of this. I didn't write it down. Oh, no. It's from Dragon Quest. Cathador, you found it. I should have. Oh, I can't remember. I blew it. I don't know if the mods will be able to figure out what I'm talking about. Either way, I'll play it, but I just can't remember. Traveling with Friends. Thank you. You are the best. I'm also remembering, I have to do a little bit of maintenance real quick. I have like these templates that I'll just put the Katamari chorus back on. I have these templates that I use. So, and I accidentally saved over the template for my Muse thing that I'm working on. So to fix that, I need to save this as the new Kick Project 4. Let me see if that fixed it. Nth degree. My kid tried to give you 25 cents through the TV. You sweet angel. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yes. Let me know if there's anything I can play for you or your little guy. I would absolutely love to. And thank you for watching, little dude. Remember, you can do anything you want if you set your mind to it and you just keep trying. That's what happened for me. I never thought I'd be able to do something like this. I love that Katamari is playing underneath this little speech. Adorable. I also just accidentally opened my transcription program, so let me close that real quick. Then we'll do Endless World. To a routine appointment, I'll make sure he sees a clip of this. Okay, perfect. Again, I taught music for a long time, and I for individual lessons. And the little kids, I did really love working with. Like, especially the ones who were receptive to it and happy. I'll admit it was kind of hard in moments with the kids that clearly did not want to be there. And, like, I don't blame them if they don't want to do something. Like, I don't want to make them do it. But sometimes they would be forced to do it. It would just be, like, me and the kid in a room and them looking at me like... I'm like, I'm sorry to teach you violin when you clearly just want to play baseball. I'm so sorry, but let's try and do something, please. Oh, man. All right. I started with a guitar on this last time and actually really enjoyed that. So let us do the acoustic guitar first. I have everything set, it seems. I gotta make an official template for this weekend, but for now I'll just do a quick one, putting it together. This all looks fine though. Okay. A kid's show. I wonder if I'd have like puppets or I don't know what I would want. I'd want something like little companion friends. I'd have to think about it. Let me turn on the monitors. Yep. So now I get full volume. And let's give it a go. Hey, I think that's the first chord in Vama alla Flamenco. Or maybe... Either way, it was wrong, so we're gonna do that over again. Okay. Cathedora, I love it. It gives me Stick Stickly vibes, and I loved Stick Stickly on Nickelodeon. Good enough. for the follow. I feel like sometimes I hold myself back from adding those like last touches of the washboard and the tambourine. But when I hear the final product, I'm like, man, I feel like I really like adding those things. I still run into that fear fairly often of like, oh, I'm taking too long to build this loop, so I got to cut some of the fat off of it. But man, that little tambourine and the little washboard hi-hat really added a lot. Again, for us chatting, your name is just cracking me up. Thank you so much for the follow. And the joy you've given me from your name. Okay, great. I've done a couple instrumental loops now. So I think what I'd like to do is maybe 3 or 4 tracks and then we make our way back for some looping. I've been really working hard on kind of pushing myself to see how to best blend everything on my song list. And of course, I know I don't necessarily like have to do that, but I do like the idea of me being able to do like 2 tracks, 2 loops, 2 tracks, 2 loops kind of a thing. I want it to be a bit more fluid. Beatrix, thank you. What's up? Thank you for the raid. Hey everybody, welcome. My name's Joe, and I play over video game soundtracks like the one you're hearing here, and I also make loops and sing on top of them. For Beatrix, is there something you'd like to pick, or maybe you can help me decide whether we're going to do a loop or playing over an instrumental track? Do you have a preference? Also, right before the raid, we had a brand new sub from Happy Guy. Thank you, Happy Guy. I really appreciate it. Here is my song list if you want to check it out. We have over like 9 hours of music. I obviously mainly play the violin, but on my loops I play piano, guitar, and bass, banjo, accordion, lots of different things. And I sing on top of it. I was trying to decide if I should make a loop and sing, or if I should play a violin over a track, if you have a preference. Just to give a little introduction, why don't I do a quick piece for you? Oh, you only heard me singing once or twice? Oh, then let's sing. Let's do it. All right, I'll put together a loop. Also, if anyone's not already following Beatrix, I so highly recommend. She is an absolutely phenomenal guitarist, classically trained, and on top of that, she has an amazing sense of humor and is really good company. So you will not be led astray. I highly recommend. How about we do, let's do Nobody Knows You When You're Down and Out. A classic kind of jazz moment. Again, violin's my main instrument, but I've been working really hard with my loops to incorporate more piano and bass. So that's been my goal since January. I'm still quite intimidated by the by the piano, but I'm gonna do my best. Let's start with the guitar. Nothing is as impressive as Beatrix playing, but let's get some standard chords down here to get going. Fabulous, thank you for a resub for 16 months. Thank you. Thank you, the new followers, Christina and Kukalina. I'm probably butchered that. I apologize. I'm not trying to be disrespectful or nothing. Names are just kind of hard sometimes. All right, let's tap a tempo. Nobody knows you when you're down and out. All right, let's do it. So we got, let's do the QC. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Let's try the piano. I already did it wrong.
Once I lived a life of a millionaire, spent all my money, I didn't care. I took all my friends out for a mighty fine time, buying bootleg whiskey, champagne and wine. Then I began to fall so low, lost all my friends, had nowhere to go. If I could get my hand on a dollar again, I'll hold on to it till the evil grins, because nobody knows you when you're down and out. In my pocket there's not one penny, and as for friends, well, I don't got many. But when I get back on my feet again, that's when I'll meet my long lost friend. It's mighty strange, and without a doubt, nobody knows you when you're down and out, out, out. Nobody knows you when you're down and out. In my pocket there's now one penny, and as for friends, well, I don't got many. But when I get back on my feet again, that's when I'll meet my long lost friend. It's mighty strange, and without a doubt, nobody knows you when you're down and out. Came together okay.
I always get nervous for like that first song you do after a raid, where it's like, oh, I hope I do good. And I see that Happy Guy, you picked a priority request for that sub. Thank you again for the brand new sub. And you asked for a banger. You asked for Paranoid Android. And I am more than happy to do this for you. So that last one I did, I obviously pre-recorded just the percussion. For some of my loops, if they're like very involved, I record a layer or two in advance just to help the process move along faster. Thank you, Beatrix, for the raid. And again, I just really, really enjoy your playing. I think you are so fantastically talented. So for this particular track, I did pre-record the guitar line. There's 3 different sections of the song, so it just helped me kind of speed it up. And I'm going to record the strings live and then sing for y'all. Okay. So I already have everything set. You stay down. Cool.
don't you remember my name? Off with the Sandman, off with the Sandman. Why don't you remember my name? Well, I guess he does. Rain down, come on, rain down me from a great height, from a great that's it, sir. You're leaving the crackle of pastry. The dust and dust screaming, the yuppies now working, the vomit, the vomit. God loves his children, God loves his children.
Quite a morning song to just kick right into. For Happy Boy, I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you again for the brand new sub. I really appreciate it. As well as the new follows from Mike Jesus, or Jesus maybe, and TJ. Thank you all very, very much. Again, my name's Joe, and I play loops and sing on top of them a variety of different covers, originals, instrumentals, video game music. And then I play over video game soundtracks such as the one you're hearing now because they make me really happy. Great. Why don't we do one more loop and then I'll play some video game tracks for you guys. I'm gonna match the energy, which is a bit intense, but I just wanted, I'm feeling it. I want to do Paris is Burning. It's a loop arrangement I put together by St. Vincent. Really high quality cover. Thank you very much. That means so much to me. I've been working my little butt off. Enjoy your food for Beatrix. Thank you again for the raid. Fast, I saw that you were here this morning, so I was like, okay, it's time to do St. Vincent. And I did finally label everything on this one, which is very important. So I'm gonna take out the electric guitar. What I've been doing lately that's been really helping so much with me understand song structure and also just becoming better at Ableton is I've been listening to more kind of like in-depth tracks where I might incorporate bass and the electric guitar. And I first listened to the drums and I figure out, I've learned how to make my own drum racks. A drum rack in Ableton is essentially deciding what these 6 buttons are going to be. So I comb through like hundreds of sounds and I figure out that's going to be the kick, that's going to be the hi-hat, etc. And I can put together a drum groove now fairly fast. So this is what I heard going on in this one, and I've made little adjustments to make it feel more unique to myself. I love the hi-hat. It's like spiders. And I go through the form and I make sure to figure out the drum groove. This is the pre-chorus and then the chorus. So that is the first step I've been doing in my new arrangements. And then I'll pick usually the bass or the guitar or piano next, something that will give me a harmonic structure. And then, just keep going from there. So I'm about to, like I said, jump into, this is one of my newer arrangements, the second newest loop that I've put together, Paris is Burning, for Ivo, not, or maybe Evo, not Ivo. Was that right? Very cool stuff you're doing. I'm new to Twitch and got hooked on your performance. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And for Cathadora, that just gives me a chance to welcome in Ivan the King as well. I did get it? Yes, Evo, not Ivo. Okay, I'm going to try my best to keep that one locked in there. For Mike, thank you. Feedback like that, by the way, is so helpful for me. I found as a streamer that like I fear, you know, I don't know if I'm doing the things that people actually want to see, or I fear if I talk about something, it might be boring. So I've been basing a lot of things on the stream based off your guys' critiques and feedback, along with me, you know, being very particular about my song list. And it's resulted in a stream that's really pushed me to become a better musician. And I know many of you are also musicians or just interested in music. So I love diving into the more, informational parts of it as well. I've done teacher segments as well, which I might bring back at some point. I've just been focusing on learning more about Ableton and getting better at piano and bass and the percussion instruments. So before I jump into this, I am going to take a quick break. We've been going an hour and 40, and I'm going to refill up my coffee cup and just use the restroom real quick. But you guys, thank you so much. I say it every time, so I don't want you to get sick of me saying it, but this is a dream come true for me. You've given me the gift of being able to spend my day every day learning new music, more instruments, and I'm running with this opportunity you gave me for as long as I have it. So thank you very much. Joe seems to be the demanding type when it comes to teaching. No, with myself, yes. With teaching, though, it's only half teaching, and then the other half is really communication and building trust with someone. I've learned with students and myself that it's really vulnerable for a person to go up to a teacher or anyone and be like, I don't know how to do this, show me how to do it. And so at the front of my mind, that's what's first. It's that this person is probably nervous and they're not going to play their best regardless if they're nervous. And my goal first is to make them comfortable. And I'll ask them every time, I'm like, how much do you want me to push you for older students? And I base how far I push them on the response they give me. But it's a very delicate balance. Teaching is like 50% psychiatry, honestly. Especially with little ones. Little ones is probably a third music, and the other 2/3 is just teaching them how to ask questions and how to focus, and there's lots of different things in there. Teaching's complicated. I still think teaching is one of the most underappreciated jobs ever. Please be nice to your teachers. They're trying really hard and they don't get paid a lot. Anyway, I'm going to take my break, and in the meanwhile, because I haven't done this one on stream for a while, I'm going to rework it this weekend. I am going to show you my latest YouTube video, which is a loop arrangement I put together of Duran Duran's The Chauffeur. I work really hard on my videos, and the new one I'm working on is my first ever vlog. I brought the camera in and out of multiple studio sessions. I'm a freelance recording violinists here in Nashville and some rehearsals, as well as my practice vlog. So that will be coming out hopefully next week. And if you're interested in my YouTube channel, it's Joe Cleary. So here is the most recent video that I have put out. I hope you enjoy it.
Out on the top plains, the glides are moving. Oh, looking for a new place to drive. You sit beside me, so newly charming. Sweating dewdrops glisten fresh in your sight, and the sun looks down, letting everything behind. The front of your dress all shadowy line, and the droning engine thaws in time with your beating heart. And the sun looks down, letting everything behind. The front of your dress all shadowy line, and the droning engine thaws in time with your beating heart. Say, blue silver. Way down the lane away, living for another day. The aphids on the bend, drifting haze. Swim seagull in the sky towards that hollow western night. My envied lady holds you fast in her gaze, and the sun looks down, letting everything behind. The front of your dress all shadowy line, and the droning engine thaws in time with your beating heart. And the sun looks down, letting everything behind. The front of your dress all shadowy line, and the droning engine thaws in time with your beating heart. Say, blue silver. Say, blue silver. And watching lovers part, I feel you smiling. Where glass splinters lie so deep in your mind, to tear out from your eyes with a thought to stiffen brooding lies. I'll only watch you leave me further behind. And the sun looks down, letting everything behind. The front of your dress all shadowy line, and the droning engine thaws in time with your beating heart. And the sun looks down, letting everything behind. The front of your dress all shadowy line, and the droning engine thaws in time with your beating heart. And the sun saw shadowy light, and the droning engine throbs in time with your beating heart.
Oh, hi. For Dag, good to see you. How are you? Also, welcome, Celeste. Thank you guys for letting me take that quick break. There's a chance we might see the cuckoo banana boy come in here. My cat, little Kimchi Bimchi. He was crazy this morning. He sleeps through the night great, and then when he wakes up, he's just like, energy. I'm like, whoa, buddy. Whoa. But he's 6 months old, so he's in his kitten phase. He's been awesome. I love this cat. He is absolutely adorable. He's a little cuddle monster. Yeah, he's got the zoomies. This is Kimchi. Oh, never mind. That's another thing we will bring up at some point. This is Kimchi. And he's my sweet little boy. He's a good boy. If I could only get Kimchi and the odd man in the same room, can you imagine? For Aaron W Music, what's up? This is my cat Kimchi. I was saying he'll probably run in the background at some point. You see, as the zoomies hard right now. For Aaron, thank you for the raid. How was your stream? Let me know if maybe I could play something for you. I was about to do a loop arrangement I put together of St. Vincent's Paris is Burning. Oh, the Toot, welcome back. Thank you for coming back. How are you? I also got a fresh cup of coffee, so I'm going to sip it before it gets cold. Okay. Let's get some effects. What do I want? Just a light phaser, and let's put a tiny bit of delay. A little more. A little less. Got it. Let's try it. It's a little drum groove I made. work. I just gotta trim it, trim out the boo-boos in there. I think this is it. Let's see how that sounds. Let's do violin next. And then I'll do a little synth and we'll be good to go. Setting up my pedals.
snooze of the fall. I'm sorry to report the bears. It's burning after all. We are taken to the streets and open. Rejoice, revolting. We are dancing in black white sweaters. It's burning after all. Oh no. Enclosed in this letter there's a picture, black and white for your refrigerator. Sticks and stones have made me smarter. It's the slit that cuts me under my armor. They say I'm on your side when nobody is, 'cause nobody is. Sit right here and sleep while I slip poison in your ear. We are waiting on a telegram to bring us news of the fall. I'm sorry to report the bears is burning after all. We have taken to the streets and open. Rejoice, revolting. We are dancing in black white sweaters. Is burning after. Bears is burning after all. We have taken to the streets and open. Rejoice, revolting. We are dancing the black waltz fair. is burning after all. We are waiting on a telegram to bring us news of the fall. I'm sorry to report the purse is burning after all. We have taken to the streets and open. Rejoice, revolting. We are dancing the black wax fair. Paris is burning after all.
Hope I didn't spook anybody too much with that. Nice to meet you. You're good at this. Thank you, Spoderman. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you for anyone that might be new to the channel today. I really appreciate it. Again, my name's Joe, and I make loops and sing on top of them, featuring a large variety of instruments. Ooh. Spicy persona coming in there. And I also play over video game soundtracks like this one you're hearing now. I haven't mentioned it yet today, so I'd like to bring a little attention to this little counter in the corner. I was incredibly fortunate to have had the opportunity to have a sponsorship with Capital One Banking and their free browser shopping extension. And what it does is it just searches the internet for coupons before you finalize your checkout on a huge variety of websites, featuring, GameStop, everything, Best Buy, Anthropology, Gap, Nike, just it goes on and on and on. It's so vast that I feel like I can't even keep all the dang websites in my head. But if you use my link to download the free browser extension, then you will be put in to a lottery to receive one of these prizes. We hit our first benchmark, which was 50 signups, and one of our lucky community members is going to be sent these Voda headphones, which I've used now for the past 3 years on stream. I love these headphones, and I'm so excited to get to share them with one of you guys. So if we get 26 more signups, then one of you will receive these Yamaha Monitor speakers. These are the ones that I use. They're incredibly good quality, and I see them in recording studios throughout Nashville, where I live currently. So if we get 26, one of that 100 is going to receive these beautiful speakers. And then if we achieve that goal, we can move on to the next prize, which will be a PS5. And I don't even have a PS5, so if I can be responsible for giving you a PS5, that would sincerely make me so freaking excited. This is going to continue all the way through June 24th. So it would be awesome if I could get you guys a nice little prize. And on top of that, the browser extension saves you money. So it's like it's a double win. So that link's in the chat if you want to check it out. I think I'm going to move back to doing, we have a priority request. For Zeri, you asked for Don't Know Why by Norah Jones. More than happy to do that for you. Thank you, by the way, for Empath Kingdom for the follow. Can you do Zelda Breath of the Wild? Yes, I learned, oh my god, why? Rito's, what is the second half of that? It's Rito's something. Let me do that real quick as a free one, just to break up the loops, and then I'll do Don't Know Why. I write out all my music myself, so I just have all these binders on binders of sheet music from game music. I like Rito's Village. I remembered. Oh! Where was I? I lost it. Whatever. Let's just play it. Also, Uriel Arisa for 21 months. Soon it's 2 years. I feel so bad for not being able to come in as often. Please do not. I'm not going anywhere. So whenever you can come on, you'll just know I'll be here for that little time you're free. No, please don't apologize. Please, you were so lovely. Still, I love you all and many good vibes and the best to all of you. Same to you, Uriel. Your joy and loving attitude is so contagious, and I know everyone would agree with me on that. You were wonderful. Okay, we're gonna do Rito's Village from Breath of the Wild real quick, and then I will do Nora Jones' Don't Know Why. After a little coffee. Okay. Pause this. Oops, I wasn't ready. Oh, Spoder, are you enjoying your Frank? That's Frank. It's my face on a Furby with little Barbie legs attached to it. He's very handsome. This is our third new sub of the day. Thank you so much. Garantino, thank you very, very much. I really appreciate it. And if there's something I can play for you for my song list, please let me know. Also, Richard, it's very nice to see you again. How are you doing? Nice stream and enjoy your beautiful music. Have a nice weekend there. Same goes to you, my friend. Petrie, welcome. I also saw another nice message. Let me see. Arhem, I hope you have a wonderful night's rest. Let me see. From Mike, working and listening here. Love the virtual music world of Twitch. Me too. Would go see many of the artists if I notice them touring my area. Well, I'm hoping that will happen for me one day. I've made most of my music career playing for other people, but since I've been playing on Twitch, you guys have really taught me that I can also be front and center, even though I'm terrified of doing it. But yeah. For Zeri, is it okay if I do 2 songs before I do Don't Know Why? Since I did some loops, I kind of wanted to do a couple game tracks just to space things out a bit. TPT Matt, welcome. Spice Icy, thank you for being you. Thank you guys. Hey, Spectre Llama. Been away, but glad my sub reminded. Thank you so much for 18 months, a year and a half now. Thank you very much. And of course, let me know if I can play you something from my song list. So as I've mentioned, I have a song list that's half loop covers and half video game music. I find myself often worrying about how much of a smooth transition I can make between them. But I'm starting to just trust my gut more and be like, you know, even though I am doing a lot of really different stuff, I care about all of it. So that's at least one common thread to tie them together. Another sub, thank you for diffusive aggregate. Thank you very much. Did it do it? It did! We have a hype train! Thank you, everybody. And for Llama, for also adding to that hype train, thank you very much. 400 bits. I really appreciate it. Thank you, guys. Since we're going in a direction towards Don't Know Why, I'm going to pick 2 very beautiful guitar-featured video game tracks. So I'm going to do Sight of Spira from Final Fantasy X, followed by Frontier Village Dolly from Final Fantasy IX. Thank you, guys. I'm a happy girl. Oh. Little tease. means I have to play without the track. A little better. Oh my goodness, we have Frank follow us? We love Franks here. That's amazing. Welcome. Thank you very much for the follow. Thank you everyone for the hype train as well. I do see that we had a video game priority request put in for Eyes on Me. So I'm going to do Eyes on Me instead of Frontier Village Dolly and then go back to it. Amateur Noob, you asked for a town with an ocean view. Thank you for the 200 bits. So I will do it. I do usually ask for 500 bits for a song request, but I will do it. And thank you very much for the 200. So for the songs, we're going to do Eyes on Me from Final Fantasy VIII next, followed by You Don't Know Me, or Don't Know Why by Norah Jones, and then A Town with an Ocean View, which is an instrumental loop I put together from Kiki's Delivery Service. So we're going to start with Eyes on Me. Okay. Thank you, Amateur. You didn't have to do that. Thank you very much again for Diffusive. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed. You might have noticed for other Final Fantasy fans in the chat that my follow gift that pops up is Renoa. She's the main female character from Final Fantasy VIII, and she's like my favorite girl character in the Final Fantasy series. She was also my very first cosplay. I put that up a while ago on YouTube, but I did a very simple arrangement of Breezy from Final Fantasy VIII, where I did the cosplay of Renoa doing a violin and a guitar duet. So I just put the link to that in chat if you want to check it out. I was thrifting and I found that long blue kind of sweater piece that she wears, and I was like, this is like exactly what she wore. It's a little different, but I took that as my sign where I was like, well, guess I got to put together a whole cosplay for Renoa now. This is my green light to say I can do my first cosplay. And then a year later, I did Aerith on stream, and then I did Sephiroth, which was actually chosen by you guys in a poll for which cosplay I would do for sub goal. And being Sephiroth was so much fun. It was so fun. And it got me to finally put One Winged Angel on the song list. Thank you, Station, by the way, for gifting 2 subs to 2 new faces in chat. You are always so welcoming and sweet with who you pick for those. It's really wonderful. Thank you. Nora Jones. This was a guitar line that I had to play while sitting on the couch watching TV over and over and over and over until I finally was able to do it consistently. But I didn't mind the repetition because it's such a pretty guitar passage. What are you guys doing? Oh my god, Mary Hill. We love you. I love you guys too. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, Dylan and Heidi. Thank you. And Tripwire as well for the dono. Thank you so much. Of course, yeah. Also, I was gonna reach out for Dylan. I learned all the fiddle songs that you suggested, or a large amount of them, and I did my first bluegrass jam, my first old time fiddle one, and it was so fun. It was so freaking fun. So I'm increasing my fiddle confidence so that when we get to meet each other, I can play with y'all. Yeah, I loved it. It was so fun. I was terrified. And then one of the guys in the circle pointed at me because he saw me with my violin. He was like, do you want to like come in? I was like, yes, but I'm scared. And they were like, that's fine. Just give it your best. And I'm so glad I did. It was super fun. So Mary Hill, by the way, they are an amazing duet by the name of Fire Kid. We met through Twitch because of, I think it was Alan, Hunt Beer. And through that, we just became quite fond of each other, and it ended up with me recording on 2 of their songs. I got a text about it, isn't Chemical Plant Zone coming out soon? But you can find the first one that I recorded with them out, available now, Gravel Yard. I had such a good time doing it. It was so fun. Next Thursday. So we'll have a little party on our stream next Thursday to celebrate our next track that I recorded with Fire Kid out. You know, I actually could use a really quick break, so this is a great opportunity for me to share Gravel Yard with you guys, which again is one of the tracks that I got the pleasure of recording with Fire Kid. But I'm trying to learn a fiddle tune every day, and it's getting easier each time. I'm forcing myself to learn by ear, which is not my preference, but I'm getting better at it. Also, I feel like that dono, it went through as I'm seeing it over there, but this one isn't adjusting. But thank you so much. That was so generous. Thank you. Yeah, Doc Brown, I'm so excited to show you guys. Come to the stream next Thursday and I will show you. We did a bluegrass inspired version of Chemical Plant Zone from Sonic, and it is so awesome. Can you refresh a widget maybe before you come back from break? Yeah, that's a good idea. Okay, so let's load up Gravel Yard, and I'm just gonna go to the bathroom real quick before we move on with our song list. Oh, Uriel, I saw that you also asked about Kimchi. He is doing great. He is an absolute sweetie pants. He sleeps all through the night, but that also means he's freaking crazy in the morning. He's like psycho. I had to close the door and lock myself away from him because he kept wanting to attack my hair. I was like, boy, chill. Anyway, should I try and show the video? I'm always so bad at this, like the sharing the screen thing. Yes, the music video you guys did is really cool. Let me try. We'll try it real quick. And then I will do Norah Jones' Don't Know Why, followed by A Town with an Ocean View from Kiki's Delivery Service. Let's see. All right, Joe, you've been streaming for 3 years now. Yes, I do talk to myself in third person to psych myself out. Don't make me feel weird about it. So what I need to do is put in browser. And then I put this in. And then it will work. Oh, hell yeah. I'm a freaking genius. Am I a genius? Okay. I'm going to... Oh, crap. Wait. No, I'm not a genius. I'm not a genius. I'm not a genius. No, wait. Crap. No, wait. Okay. I'm really close. I'm really close. Give me a second. You didn't see anything. Everything's fine. Please don't panic. Okay. 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 So then I click, and then I click, paste. And then I have to change the sound. Okay, I just gotta move really fast. Go, go, go. Where is it? Where is it? Crap, where is it? Is it playing? Does it have sound preferences? Oh, I'm so close. I can do this. I know I can do this. It worked. Okay, great. Woo! Please enjoy. Once again, this is the track I had the absolute joy of recording with the fantastic Fire Kid. I will be back in just a few. Center it. Centered. Woo!
listen here to me. I killed the man who I found with my wife. You probably done the same, so why am I to blame? Sentence here the rest of my life. In the gravel yard with a number for my name, making little rocks out of big rocks all day. The work gets mighty hard in the gravel yard. I'll never be a free man, so they say. Driving rain with a ball and chain, the hammer makes a low and mournful sound. It seems a little song for the ones who done me wrong, lying here in the cold hard ground. In the gravel yard with a number for my name, making little rocks out of big rocks all day. Making little rocks out of big rocks all day.
I'm so proud I was able to figure that out.
I'm a Pizza Hut.
Wait, no. An ad came on. I stopped it. You heard nothing. You didn't hear anything. So thank you guys again, not only for the opportunity, but also for that extremely generous dono. Thank you very, very much. Yes, thank you for reminding me, Tripwire. Let me see here. And then we will do... Don't know why. Could you hear the static from my brain? Let's see. If I go here... Let's see. I see reset goals. We don't want that. Ooh, give me a second. So now I go, yeah. Come on, baby. Copy. Paste. Nah, it's still not doing it. It's okay though. It's fine. Okay. Moving on. Don't know why is next. So for that, I need my guitar. I think it's here. this the right key? Oh, it's one higher. Okay. Tempo.
Wait till I saw sun.
Squeak. It's a little slow. Let's bump it a couple BPM, like 100. 200, not 100 BPM added. Okay, let's do it. How does that go? That's it. Okay, so we got 1, 2. Uh-oh. I haven't done this for a bit, my bad, y'all. That's it. Damn it. I did it. where I usually sing, but I'll do my best.
Waited till I saw the sun. Don't know why I didn't come. I left you by a house of fun. Don't know why I didn't come. I don't know why I didn't come. When I saw the break of day, wish that I could fly away. Instead, I'm kneeling in the sand, catching daydrops in my hand. My arms stretched inward, but you've been on my mind forever. Out across the endless sea, I would die in ecstasy, but I'll be a bag of bones driving down the road alone. My heart is drenched in wet, but you'll be on my heart forever. Something has to make you run. Don't know why I didn't come. I feel as empty as a drum. Don't know why I didn't come. I don't know why I didn't come. I don't know why I didn't come.
Okay, even though that was not the right key that I usually do, it felt better for playing violin over, won't lie. But the other one feels better singing, so I think that was a half step higher than the original. Also, Darth, what's up? Good to see you. Keldon as well. Thank you, everybody, so much. Thank you for Murray Hill. Thank you. A town with an ocean view is next. I should probably make a note for myself as to where the capo should be on that. Let's see here. So that was at... It should be on capo 5. Oh, thank you as well for the raid from Ash Queen. Thank you very much. How was your stream today? I know I'm really old-fashioned having printed out sheet music, but I feel like it gives me motivation to like see how big these binders are getting, to be added motivation for me to continue adding more pages to these binders. So while I know it's not the most practical, it makes me happy. And I feel like it helps me get my work done. So for Amateur Noob, I really hope you're still here. I know it took me a while to get to your priority request. You asked for a town with an ocean view. Yeah, you're here. Great. Yeah, it's motivating, exactly. And like, it gives me a sense of like, it also helps me, I think, sometimes step away from my projects because I can look physically at all the work that I've done. And I'm just like, okay, like, I just have piles of sheet music all the time around me. And being able to actually see the hours that I'm putting in helps me sometimes realize that I need to cut myself like a little bit of slack, which is not something I'm very good at doing. I always want to try and, you know, just get more and more done and everything. Page sleeve ASMR. I've said it before, but I get ASMR. I like it. Not like eating ASMR or anything like that, but like little taps. Like I just gave the tingles to myself. That totally works for me. I love it. Anyway. Thank you for the follow, by the way, for Jaden Garcia. Thank you. So, with the Studio Ghibli films, I think Kiki's Delivery Service is my favorite because I related to it a lot. When I moved to Nashville, I had no job set. I had no plan. I had no one I really knew. I just moved here trying to find what I was meant to be doing. I knew I wanted to do music, so I was like, maybe I'll try Music City. And I moved here with just my violin and my cat Baloo. And we lived in an attic space, which is exactly what Kiki does in Kiki's Delivery Service. So that film has a very special place in my heart, and always will. And it has an absolutely amazing soundtrack. I highly recommend putting it on. I can listen to it top to bottom. It's just really beautiful. And I wanted to see if I could make a loop arrangement of one of the songs from the film. So I chose A Town with an Ocean View. We already have the guitar and a kick drum down, and I'll do everything else live. I hope you enjoy. Gotta see the game. feel so bad. I turned and I bonked him on the head. I'm sorry, Kimchi. Did you wake up from your nap? This is my cat, Kimchi. He's 6 months old and very hyper. This might mean he's about to go crazy. All right, let me do one more pass. No. I want to let him in this room, but he keeps attacking my headphone cable. Here you Fun. I'm gonna get him used to the point where he can be in here and not attack the headphone cable the whole time. He doesn't really care about the other ones. It's just the headphone cable because it moves when I move. So he's like, must play. And I'm like, no, we don't must play. Like, he has slept in the back before, but that's clearly not his intentions right now. So that's little boy Kimchi, the cute little kitty cat. All right, y'all. We've been going for like 3 hours now, so I think I'm just going to do one more and say bye-bye. Oh, milady. Have to tire him out with a lot of playing. I definitely do. Well, that's what I did this morning, but he just woke up. So I think I'm going to take a hint from the little guy and just do one last song, and then we will call it for today. Thank you, everybody, so much. I've been feeling really strong with, like, kind of my direction lately on the channel and direction personally, too, and just finding that good life balance. I'm trying to decide what to end with. Why don't we end with a nice relaxing this One Summer's Day from Spirited Away. Stick with the Ghibli vibes. For Petite, thank you for 4 months for the resub. Thank you very much. I really, really appreciate you. You're the best from Maryhill. Yes, and this weekend I recognized I'm in need of a little break, so I'm gonna schedule some time to just have some pajamas and maybe order out or something. But I'm also going to do my best to get the vlog done. I'm hoping to have the vlog released next week, and I'm really excited to get to share a little bit of a peek into the life that I lead here in Nashville. Thank you, Joe, for the bits, and thank you for all the follows today. My schedule is Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Monday and Fridays at 10 a.m., Tuesday at 6 p.m. for a night stream, and then Thursday at 3 p.m. Yes, I did buy some cheap pizza last night, and it was amazing. I feel kind of guilty about it, so I'm gonna get my booty out for a run once the sun starts getting lower, because it is really hot here in Nashville. All right, you guys, here's my one last song for us today, and then I will send us off on a raid. But again, just thank you so much. I really appreciate it, and you are all just so wonderful. everyone be on their best behavior. My mama's in chat. And my lovely parents, who you guys actually got to meet, they are on vacation right now, and they deserve every second of it. I hope you guys are loving it. I'm actually just finishing up here. I kind of want to see if I can show you. I talked to my parents about how I'm learning fiddle songs. I did the fiddle jam, and it was awesome. Let me see. Let me try and do a fiddle to end it. Let's see. Okay, slow down. That was actually Billy in the Low Ground. I did start Cherokee Shuffle, but there was something that was kind of funny about it. The one I just learned the other day was Bonaparte's Retreat. Let me see if I remember it. It's like a... No, they all kind of sound similar sometimes. For Cherokee Shuffle, what did I do? Anyway. So while I've been working really hard on my classical lessons, I've made a small, fun challenge of seeing if I can learn a fiddle tune every day, and I've learned 9 now. So I'm gonna keep working on it. I'm gonna keep doing it. I'm gonna take a break, make some lunch, and play with Kimchi, who clearly wants some attention, and then learn a fiddle tune and go grocery shopping. Thank you so much for Mary Hill. That means a lot to me. I've been working hard, and it's definitely catching like a fire in me. It's so fun learning all these. The one I just did, Bonaparte's Retreat. Are you just making a joke? I think that was a joke, my bad. Oh. We have a crying kitten out there. Let's bring him in while we raid someone. Kimchi. Kauai, thank you. Yes, you came right at the end. I apologize for that. Yes, that's what I was going to ask. I want to learn like a good 20 fiddle tunes and then just like jam. I want to do it. Do you want to help me pick someone to raid, Kimchi? Who do you want to raid? Oh, my violin teacher. Duh. Julia. She's doing a 12-hour stream. That's wild. I am so lucky to get to study with this amazing violinist that I'm sending you to. She's helped me grown so much with my violin music. Her name is Julia, and she's amazing. So I hope you consider sticking around for the raid. I just put it in. We've never seen Joe do the 12 hours. I don't think I will, honestly. Unless there's like some crazy celebration. Do you guys see the raid box? I don't see it. You don't see it? Yeah, I don't either. Oh, people see it. What? Let me refresh my page. The raid system on Twitch has been kind of iffy lately. You kind of smell like poopies. No offense. So we're going to go play, and then I'm going to eat lunch, okay? He's so cute. I refreshed my screen, and I don't see it yet. Let me see here. Be good boy. Be good boy. Thank you guys. Okay, now I see it. Cool. Not everyone, we've been having some issues with the raids where like sometimes only half the people are in it. So if you're not in this raid, just go to Story Oni Girl.